Hello everybody, welcome to Sparkus Inspirations. We are going into our daily pop of positivity for Friday, October 9th. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for making the changeover and shift to this channel as well. I appreciate it so much. Oh my gosh, it is the best fall day out. It's breezy and crisp. There was a little bit of a storm yesterday, so today it is absolutely amazing. So again, today I'm going to be using the amazing Beyond Lumeria cards. I love them. I love the messages and the artwork, and thank you guys over on Instant over here for your comments on them. Yeah, I just find they're surreal and ethereal and so beautiful. Absolutely love them. So let's see what's going to be taking place in terms of the energies and the influences for us for Friday, October 9th. So let's start with our soul star chakra and merging with the divine. This is all about devotion, about our inner guidance, our inspiration and visions, really fathoming beyond the mind and like the earth construct, right? This is about enlightenment. This is about everything that is encompassed in the universe and connection to the universe and our life force energy. I remember the first time I knew there was much more than just what happens in our home and in our state and in our world was when I started to study planets and that's really young. I mean, we had posters on our walls of planets, and it really had that early expansion for me, like what is out there. And it's remarkable how the sun and the moon and all the different influences are out there, that type of energy. This is also our karma and what can be implemented or cleared for optimal progress towards our ascension, right? Let's see, what are we saying, doing, thinking, feeling that can lift us and make us feel good and the collective feel good beyond, just kind of like our own four walls or our limited beliefs of that. I love the fact that, there are so many more possibilities than we could ever imagine. And strange little ideas of it pop up every day, right? Like it can be you're thinking of somebody, boom, they text or call you. You're thinking of a song, you turn on the radio, it's on. It's all those interwoven tiny little energetic threads that just bind everything, right? And that's asking us to really have a look at that and where can we improve. Like today I did something entirely different for the first time in a long time. I didn't even lounge about and have coffee and watch a couple of videos, because what happens is that then leads me to a pattern to go on social media, and then I start posting like a maniac. Then I'm already tired because I'll be doing that for 2 hours of not moving. So as soon as I woke up, I got right out of bed, made my bed, took a shower, got all my things, and came out and did this reading immediately, right before I could get like bogged down by these patterns that I had set. And it's one of those things that we can change and grow at any time. So let's see what's going on with home. This is about heart-based presence and grounding, finding a home within yourself wherever you are. The body as a temple for the soul. It can be about traveling, finding family wherever you go, and connecting to your, infinite depths that you have. So asking yourself maybe, okay, if I feel nervous about something, if I'm walking into a new classroom, if I'm walking to a new place of business, why do I feel all of a sudden maybe inept or like I don't fit, or what is wrong? So usually what I try to do is I just identify the energies. It's usually somebody else's energy that is negative or fearful, and you're probably empathic and you're picking up on that, because you as a whole kind of are like this containment unit for your energy. So when you feel free flowing and you don't feel like that fight or flight, or you don't feel fear or disbalance, we're kind of like a beautiful neutral energy that we can then shift into stuff that makes other people feel comfortable, right? Smiling, then we're projecting warmth and love, making yourself and other people feel at home. This is kind of huge, right? I feel like we can always find ourselves and journey back to that place where we feel calm and centered and loving. I use certain mantras and certain affirmations. Just, I am calm, all is well, I have all the time in the world. The moment that I find myself rushing, I say that. You don't need to rush on the road. You don't need to pre-plan everything to the point of exhaustion. You ever just overrun your mind with to-do lists and obligations, and before you even begin, you're tired? This is about ground out and do one beautiful thing at a time. Feel patient with yourself. Feel good. Feel like you are at home, whatever you're doing and where you are as well. You ever see those people, like it can be in a film too, where whatever room they go in, they're just comfortable. They they kind of do an assessment of what's going on, and they realize that nothing can happen to us. It really just happens around us, and it's us that can be the cause of it happening to us by anything, by speaking, by being aggressive, by insinuating yourself in something, whatever. Then we feel like it's happening to us, but otherwise nothing is happening directly to us. It's just going on around us, and we can choose to participate in that or not, right? And oftentimes it's good to observe for a little while, and I feel like you'll have that energy about you. Now, I love the Internal Explorer because this is all about flow state and assessing the information by going within, wisdom of the collective consciousness. This funny, this card keeps coming up. It's like it really wants us to stop looking outside ourselves and have this soft inner focus, right? Just feel and flow, speak whatever kind of like, comes to the forefront. If you have a truth or something you want to express, do it. It's like when we're in this deep flow state, we can seem like something else is guiding us, right? It's just our deep, rich, beautiful influence of our flow state. And it's very calming as well, because we're not second guessing ourselves. We're not applying perfectionism. We're just going with the flow. So with this, it's a reminder too that we are so infinitely amazing, and we can really access the collective consciousness whenever we want, when we surrender our control, right? Let the greater process happen. We have to get out of our own way, because all these wonderful gifts are awaiting today and every day when we decide to do this. We're just, hey, I don't need to get worked up about something. If I feel like I don't have control over that, why do I feel like I might need to have control over that, right? I'm constantly questioning that. Sometimes if there's conversations going on in the room with some of my family, I'm like, should I interject? And then I'm like, no, it's my, I'm going to just pull two of these two. It's just my family or kids having a conversation. And let them be them, let them work things out. And I don't always have to have control. And it is hard, sometimes as mothers and fathers to relinquish that. So let's see what some of our overarching energy is. We have the Hierophant, which is big business, tradition, and spirituality. I feel like you'll really be tapped in and have the keys to all those doors that might have previously seemed unlocked or difficult to understand, a deeper understanding. I'm constantly searching for, the answers as to why I do things and set up patterns. And they really are hard to break, because I was really getting tough on myself going, you really need to just get up and move when you get up, because it's so easy for you to just start goofing around on your computer. And then you're not outside, you're not exercising, all of that. And this morning, it was as simple as that. You need to move a muscle and change a thought. That's it. Who cares what's going on social media? Who cares about this, that, or the other? Get outside and feel good and get fresh air. And you're going to be able to do that. Identify where there needs to be a change and just do it, because you're like, you are your high priestess, you are your Hierophant, and it is an internal job, and you're going to recognize that and do really beautifully with it. Now, the Six of Swords is better times are ahead. I feel like new home and hearth. Some of you guys are moving, but the ones that are staying where you are, you're creating a new home environment where you're like, what, I want to enrich my environment. I want to have like soft, beautiful aesthetic. It can be new pillows, it can be new flatware, it can be new dishes. You ever just look at some of your cups and you realize, hey, none of these match, or this looks crazy? This is all about, getting a beautiful ethereal touch in your home and feeling good. New lamps, lanterns, maybe some fun October window dressing, stuff like that. But really knowing that better times are ahead, and immediately ahead, and to remind yourself of that. We can complicate things and make things much more difficult than they need to be in our lives. We just don't have to do that. And this is stepping forward and saying, what, I've got the power to really lock in what it is that has meaning and just go for it. I'm going to give my focus, I'm going to give my attention, I'm going to make that change where it's necessary, and I'm really going to, step up and participate in the way that I would feel proud, my family would feel proud, all of that. So that is today's messages, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Again, you guys, thank you for all your support and the love and the feedback. It's, it's really sometimes a tough decision to go away from something that but I really wanted to have different ways to inspire and participate. And right now I'm working on a nice agenda for next week for what I'm going to have on the channel. So you guys, please comment down below if you have certain things. Joanne, I want to thank you for constantly commenting and giving me some great ideas. Anybody else out there, especially in this month, I feel like it's a really formative month where we're starting to lay out the groundwork for really what we're hoping to achieve, and we're staying focused on it. October is just fantastic for that. It's almost like before the kind of winter sets in, do I have all my, ducks lined up? Am I feeling good? Am I starting to take care of myself? I always found that October, crazily enough, was a month where I got really back into physical fitness. It's crazy enough, everybody else does it in May and June when it's bathing suit. October is like, I really want to shore up that strength and a good flexibility. And so I'm finding now too, I spend more time outside in October than any other month as well. It's just the perfect temperature. So again, you guys, thank you so much. Love and light. I'm going to go upload.